Fuck. Hello. Oh my god, there's so many people here already. Hey guys. Oh god, what a fucking week. Hey, peanut butter. Let's see who's here. Julie's here. Hey, Julie, I hope you're doing all right. What a fucking day yesterday. Oh man. And today. Who else is here? Stella Persimmon Tree. Hello. Peapot Fairy. Hello. Jude. Hello. Tracy. Hello. So many people's already, and it's only exactly 5. Y'all are punctual. Although I gather Katie had to cancel hers, and I think a lot of people were gonna be there. So, Evil Little McNuggets. All right, we got a lot of repeat characters already. Is the sound good, by the way, guys? I've got a fan going, so I don't want it to, Hey everyone, I'm doing well. How are you? Nice, yeah. I'm doing all right, considering if anybody saw, I don't know if anybody saw the video prior announcing this. I think several. Sound is good. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, let me know if it gets weird or if the fan, I tried to adjust it, so we should be okay. But for some reason, I can't hear anything in my headphones. I don't know why it. Yeah, so it's been, it's been a week. It's been a lot of a week. I don't hear if it. Okay, good. It's not. It's like just like hitting me, so I think it should avoid hitting the mic. I just wasn't sure. Rip Hazel, thank you. Yeah. Ugh. I really appreciate it, guys, and I have seen all the comments and well wishes, and thank you sincerely. I'm just gonna probably need to try to avoid talking about it as much as possible. It's still pretty fresh. But I will say, she didn't suffer. She wasn't in a lot of pain. Literally the previous day, she was still a food monster at dinner and asking for more. And just like Wednesday morning to Wednesday night, woke up not great. And then by Wednesday night, she was gone, and we were at home. We were with her and she got to be outside. And that's about as much as I'm going to share on that for now. But thank you all, sincerely. Thank you. It's you've all been very, very kind, and I appreciate it. So that said, let's fucking decompress, especially after that fucking video and everything that's happened even today. This shit just keeps getting more dramatic, and I keep trying to escape it, and I can't. So fucking, I'm not going to make another video, but like I'll talk about it on live because, we're hanging out. But Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, chat is happening. Also, for some reason it defaults to top chat and I keep forgetting to go to live chat, but I have just done so. So if I missed anybody up to now, my bad, but we should be good to go. Oh, good blessings. Thank you. I think I'll finally be able to sleep properly tonight. Awesome, Julie. Personally, I thrive in chaos. See, here's the thing. I do as well, but this is so much chaos. There's a chaos tipping point where it's like, oh shit, oh fuck, and I'm in that zone. Yeah. May her memory be a blessing. Thank you, Jude. Thank you. It really is. It really is. And we're gonna have her cremated and like get her ashes back, and the place is gonna do like a paw print and I think an impression as well. So we're gonna mix some of her ashes in with like a tree we plant in the yard and some of that. So she was a really, really good girl, and I'm glad she was with us. But oh boy, does it hurt! I'm already getting steamy eyed. So Jimmy's gonna slap you with legal. Jimmy can suck my ass. Actually, no, he can't. Regardless of his libido. I'm sorry, that's so not funny right now, but it's kind of fucking funny. Let's see. Wait, what happened today? I've been so busy. Oh, Stella. Let's see. Jimmy came back to Twitter to announce that he has engaged a lawyer and then fucked off again. I don't know. That's essentially the synopsis at the moment. Slap you with legal. Jesus Christ, Nuggets. Is that from the Drew Gooden thing? Is that what that was? I hope that's what that was. I hope Jimmy tries to do shit to me. Oh, I fucking dare him. At this point, I dare him. I am not a fucking bear that boy wants to poke. I will make myself his fucking nightmare. Oh, yeah. I think I've made it pretty clear I'm not to be fucked with, but someone's always going to try, so we'll see how stupid he is. I hope I'm enough under the radar still to just like be blocked and ignored, but considering the lurking. Hi, Jimmy. If you watch this, go fuck yourself. How does YouTube decide what chats are quote top chats? I think if it just like generates a bunch of like replies, maybe, or I honestly don't fucking know. I think maybe it's just like a default filtering thing for like chat management, something algorithmic that I don't understand. But I prefer live chat. I want to see things unfold. I've been at that chaos tipping point too. Julie, seems like he has already done enough to you. Well, and then Julie, well, there are depth, and then there are bottom chats. Our bottom chats. Jesus Christ, Julie. Not in my good Christian stream. He'd probably ask. He'd probably ask too if you message him. Gross. No, thank you. Peanut butter. I woke up with a hangover migraine today, so was not ready for the shitstorm to come. Oh God, a hangover plus migraine is not a fun place to be. Migraines knock me out enough as it is. What the fuck, Jim Slice? Drew Gooden or Danny Gonzalez? Oh fuck, did I mix them up? I think it was Danny. Yeah, I think it was Danny. And I know they're different, and I can tell them apart. God damn it. I did that's an ADHD thing. Yeah, no, Danny Gonzalez, the slap you with legal Twitter. God, that was so fucking funny. Hey, babe. Sorry, can you let boy out? He suddenly must be out of doors. Thank you. I believe you can be a nightmare to Jimmy Lowell. It is now my personal mission to be a nightmare to shitty white men. I'm tapping into that, Karen, and I'm using it on the people who created it. Tara, please take this as the compliment. I mean it to be. You have big Medusa energy. That is one of the highest compliments I think I could receive. Thank you so much. Absolutely. I adore Medusa. I might get a Medusa tattoo. Shadows new mic. I'm late. Not new mic. Just better positioned and correctly set up mic. We've had this for a while, actually. My husband's like, gamer boy adjacent. So when we were starting all the work from home stuff last year, he just went ahead and bought one of these when it looked like a long haul. And he hasn't been using it. So now I am. Let's see. Tomorrow I'm going to get on Reddit and help Brina. Yeah, Brina seems like she could use some help. She seems overwhelmed, that poor girl. I want to offer to help her, but I also don't want to overstep. I'm kind of jumping in with both feet here, but there's also established players who have, who are A, more informed, B, more involved, and C, kind of behind the scenes more. So I'm just kind of treading lightly, and staying in my lane. But yeah, Brina, oh heck girl, man, she's doing a lot of work. Also, I'm sorry, I keep seeing people refer to Brina as they. Also, I haven't seen anything. Am I missing a gender thing there, or are people just defaulting I just want to make sure I'm not misgendering anyone by mistake, if anybody knows. Brina is having to deal with a lot. I'm glad she has support. Yeah, me too. Call me a misandrist, but it feels good. But it feels like good white men are the exception to the rule sometimes. Yeah, my husband is the exception. My dad's the exception. And my dad wasn't always the exception. He's done the work to get there. He's a teddy bear, honestly. He was always a teddy bear underneath. So I'm glad that came out. And my husband, yeah, he he's also neurodivergent. He also has ADHD. I think that kind of helped him, and we've known each other since we were kids. I was friends with his siblings before we ever really interacted. And yeah, they're out there. They're becoming less rare, I will say, but it's still a lot of bullshit to wade through to find the gems. I feel like I got very lucky. I feel like more kind of the exception in that scenario. Me too, Medusa is my jam. Yeah. This is my jam. Shh. Turn that song down. This is my jam. Bo Burnham, if anybody knows that. It still is so funny to me, not to tangent immediately, but it's so fucking funny to me that people know Bo Burnham from Vine. We are the same age. I have been watching Bo Burnham since he was a kid in his room. Yeah, anyway, that just my jam Vine. Anyway, so, okay. Brina's pronouns are she and they. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so both is good. Just keep that in mind. Thank you, Peapod. I appreciate that. That's what I had gathered. I just didn't want to make assumptions. So cool. Okay. Julie, I'm getting content and evidence collected. I'm working closely with people that are sticking under the radar and a whistleblower. Oh, okay. All right. Dang. Yeah. I saw something on Reddit, I think this morning. So I may know who you're talking about, or it's another thing that's unverified, which is also interesting if true. Anywho, okay. Is there anything let's see. Yes, a really good book. You get it, Nuggets. Oh, this is great. Julie, if you want to, just message me on Reddit. To be honest, I'm probably not going to be coherent enough to even look at it until tomorrow or Monday. At this point, I might open it, but I have to disengage. We'll see. I'm kind of taking it minute by minute here, as you can imagine. But yeah, I'm at least able to keep up. Ironically, this is a good distraction. So yeah. Eric's ego and arrogance is really what fucked him. I kind of love that. Right? Yeah. Like, dude, you literally just had to practice what you preach, like, at all. Like that could have been, maybe take your own words to heart a little bit. Also, I love that his name is kind of getting spread more widely because a couple people were concerned about that at first, which I understand. One person, I think in the Reddit maybe or on Twitter was like, hey, can you just clarify that? And I was, because it came across a little iffy, and I was like, oh fuck, no, I just don't want him to think he can escape. No, here's all the reasons why it's fuck shit. So yeah, that anyway. You all know that by now. You've been there. I've seen y'all in comments. Dude, I mean, I feel like white guys have a really hard time with that, LMAO. They have a really hard time with just self-awareness and consequences in general. They're fucking children. Drinking beer again. BT dubs. It's that kind of night. What's everybody else up to? How's y'all's weeks been? I think I mentioned this, but I've got 4 pages of notes from that last live. We covered so much ground. Like, it's all over the place. It's fascinating. I've got a ton of potential new rabbit holes. Hey, Brabble Base, cheers. Welcome. Welcome. In my experience, men are pretty self-aware. They just aren't aware of anyone else. They're self-aware in the least important ways. You know, they're self-aware in the ways that matter, not so much in interpersonal relations, shall we say. China collecting berries and chilling in the Northwest. Nice. Oh, hey, I'm in the Northwest too. Oh man, yeah, it's like blackberry season, isn't it? God, we gotta go hiking and find some berries. My parents used to live near a place with just like a ton of berry bushes, and we would just go walk back there and pick them and get just bowls and bowls. My week has been awful. Witnessed a shooting, and my girlfriend gave me an ultimatum. Oh shit, that sounds stressful. And oh boy, that's a bad week. I'm sorry. Goddamn. I hope nobody died. I'm glad you're okay. Seems like good luck with the girlfriend situation. That's ooh, yeah. I won't pry, but that sounds rough. Hello. Evil little McNuggets, I'm doing good. I got my cat with me. He's a little asshole and will probably fart when I least expect it. I mean, it's a cat. So like always expect it. But yes, I feel you. We ran out of dog kibble and I fucked something up the order. So Simon's getting like chicken and egg and rice for dinner tonight, and he had it for breakfast too, and he's so farty. He's also getting extra treats right now, considering. Yeah, those will clear a room. Pet farts. Oof. So y'all, should I drink this random Mai Tai in a can I found in the refrigerator? Hey, if it's not too far expired, I say go for it. What's the worst that can happen? As long as it was refrigerated and doesn't smell too funky. People, oh my god, oh these people. Yeah, people, goddamn, sorry, I shouldn't have said that without a trigger warning. Sorry, it's okay. We're all kind of. I should probably just put like a general trigger warning of we might randomly discuss topics, but I figured out you can cut bits out of the live replay, so I might just like cut that bit out or something. But yeah, no worries, it happens. I'm sorry that happened. I hope you have somebody around you can talk to, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're hanging out. Even this amount of human interaction is helping me. So yeah, oof. Rough weeks all around, honestly, it seems like. Let's see. I think either the chat got stuck or it's just coming in. I'm cat sitting for my friend. There's a hot tub right outside the door and an awesome polydactyl cat who loves me. That's fantastic. Ooh, yeah. Hot tubs are great. I want to have a hot tub eventually. We have a little spot behind our house where one could potentially go once we've got a lot of other stuff done. Yeah, especially like in the winter if it's like just snowing a little bit or like cold rain. Yeah, a hot tub with a drink is a nice time. And polydactyl cats are fun. I don't know if you've ever been to the Hemingway house on Key West. My husband and I went to Key West for our honeymoon. This is the one and only vacation we've ever taken. And we went to the Hemingway house, and there's still all those polydactyl cats running around. They're all just descended from his cats. It's really cool to see. Let's see. Little mittens, polydactyl cats are so cute. What's their name? Yes, it's not expired, open, or bulging suspiciously. Yeah, Stella, drink it. Come on, drink with me. Let's do it. Julia Fox. I bet Jimmy or David have emails discussing this situation. Oh man, they probably have a text thread bitching about most or all of us. Yeah. No, I would put together a bingo card of the names they've probably come up with, but I don't feel like going down that dark of a path. Tracy, I am in a transitionary moment with moving and starting my life anew. I'm waiting for the next step to happen. Because I am waiting on paperwork, it's given me a lot of time to help I'm guessing help heal on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's been great for me for a lot of things like that, especially with like transitionary stuff where you just need to like opt out for a while. Yeah, it's a good escape. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. It sounds like whatever is happening is good, so I'm glad for that. It sounds like a good opportunity. Starting over is always hard though, so yeah, it's a mixed bag. I get that. Stella says, buddy, and he's a tuxedo cat, very handsome boy. Oh, what a distinguished gentleman indeed. Yes. That's fantastic. Look at this distinguished gentleman. Shout out, yes, my other partner was with me when it happened, so I've been talking to him too. He is also being really sweet. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay, so it sounds like you're poly then, if I'm understanding that correctly. Okay, yeah. I'm glad you've got somebody. That's good. Wait, who's David? David is it, I think David Archie? It's Jimmy's brother. He works in the business. They kind of ran it together, I think, from what I understand. Shout outs from China. Glad you are here, Peapot. Yeah, we're all glad you're here. Tracy says thanks. Yeah, I've been ready for it for about a year. Oh, I feel that. Yeah, we felt pretty stuck for about a year. We were like just ramping up for some significant things in like February, March last year, and then. So yeah, I feel you there. Oh man, there was something. Pardon me. I'm trying not to touch my face so much, but I've got like an eczema breakout happening, so it's all itchy and uncomfortable. I'm totally drawing a blank. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the kind versus nice thing. The people have demanded that as the topic the first. So that will be happening. I'm just gonna do like an intro and overview first. That'll be coming out sometime, I think this week, probably. Just really depending on when I have energy to film. Because I film and edit kind of all at once just to get it done. But yeah, so I kind of figured it might be nice to maybe hash some of that out here, maybe get some feedback or some questions or like some specific. Because here's the thing, the kind versus nice thing, right? It applies to so many different avenues of life, and it kind of ties back into like being a Karen at White Men, right? And it's like where I guess what do you guys want to know and where do you want me to go with it? And because again, it's going to be a series. There's no end. There's no, I don't have a number of installments in mind. I just figured this first one I would just kind of off the cuff talk about it, my own sort of personal philosophy around it and how I enact it. Because in general, I am a nice person. I just am nice until I'm not, and I prioritize kindness over niceness. In that, I tend to be brutally honest with people in a way that they might not always appreciate, but I'm not gonna spare your feelings for the sake of I'm not going to spare your feelings at the expense of your long-term well-being. You know what I mean? Like I'll be the bitch if I have to be. I'll hurt the feelings if I have to hurt the feelings, but it's in general, I try not to do it maliciously. In general, it's, when other avenues have failed, if I hope that makes sense. I'm, already not sober and, grief brain is weird. So if there's a coherent line through there, discuss. I'm going to duck off screen real quick and refresh on my little friend here. God, I love living in the age of technology. Let's see. Eczema is the fucking worst. Sorry. Dude, it really is. And I've had it my whole life. Like, I guess when I was a baby, the very first summer. Simon, knock it off. Okay. I guess when I was a baby, my very first summer, I had it like all over my legs and had to wear tights. And it like breaks out in like random places throughout the year. It tends to get pretty bad in my elbows, like in the winter. And then every year there's just one random spot where it's like, I'm going to be eczema this year. And here, there's a little bit on the forehead too, but that's a recurring character. Yeah, no, it's, break out the Eucerin and just let it ride it out. I gotta say, not living in Michigan anymore, my eczema has gotten much better. Like the weather extremes not being as extreme in Oregon generally is definitely much, much better for my skin overall. Kindness to me is consideration and general respect, and nice as Midwestern church ladies telling you look great and then talking shit when you walk away. Pretty much, that's very succinct. Yep. All right. Well, that's it. Peapot got it. Series done. We're finished. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, honestly, that's essentially it. Like the nice of like, polite but two-faced, polite but just, yeah, I and again, the Midwestern church ladies, I grew up with the Midwestern church ladies. That's why I don't like nice, because they're all so nice, but they're fucking bitches. And they're awful people. Oh, Simon is here. Hey, buddy. Hello. Hi, bud. Hi. Do you want me to move the blanket, the pillow, or are you good there? Okay, I'll move it. Our visitor is back. The main character is back. Ah! There you go. Oh, God, his face. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, it was like quiet, and then you guys really went for it. All right, kindness, I got that. Julie the Fox, Jimmy Snowflake, Jiggle Snake. Oh man, these names are great. Eczema stays on my arms. I've never been able to get it to clear up completely. That sucks. Yeah, and I get like, I don't know if it's rosacea or just adjacent or whatever that is. My arms are never quite smooth and they're always a little itchy, but it's not like full on eczema, I don't know if you can tell on screen. It's a little bit red. But yeah, oh, that sucks, especially on your arms because it's so easy to just scratch it raw without even realizing. Where are the boundary between harsh truth and the asshole approach? So it's kind of degrees of escalation in a way, right? Like I'm not going to start out at 100. If someone comes at me antagonistically, I'm going to match that energy. But if they come at me, in good faith, then I'm going to match that as well. And so I'm going to be, firm but gentle. And I think the way that I speak in general just comes across more harsh than people may expect out of a feminine face. Cause like, yeah, I'm a woman, but I don't bother with the nose voice. I've been using my chest voice since 8th grade choir, and musical theater. Like, I don't know another way to speak. To me, it's my customer service voice and I refuse to fucking use it anymore. So I think maybe some people may read me more harshly than I intend. And I am, shall we say, more mindful of that than I once was and can kind of dial it up or down as needed. So in general, I try to kind of just match the energy of the situation. And I don't really tend to push into asshole category until it's been pushed pretty far, if that makes sense. I'm struggling to think of an exact example right now. But that's something I'll kind of get into, and I'll kind of break it down and come up with an example at some point. I'm going to go back and take notes from this again, especially because we're talking about a video topic. And that'll kind of help me outline and yeah, I'll figure out a specific example to kind of help and go along with that point. I see a difference between, oh, I missed this. I see a difference between niceness and kindness, that being nice is like a surface etiquette behavior and kindness is a more intimate personal interaction. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it as well. You know, I tend to try and default towards empathy and default towards just, you know, it literally the golden rule, just treat people how you want to be treated. You'd think it would be more complicated than that, and the world and everybody try, but no, it's just literally just fucking don't be an asshole unless provoked. But like in general, just be nice, be kind to people. You know, and again, when I say nice, I really mean more like kind, but a lot of people conflate the two, and when they say nice, they really just mean the surface level. And I've never been surface level about anything in my life. I don't think I can do just surface level. It's very inconvenient. Okay, let's see. Probably says, Tara, you're putting me in an awkward position. What about? Was it when we were bitching about men? If so, to make it clear, you have been accepted. What awkward position is that? Is it like the nice versus kind thing, or the? Yeah, I'm confused. You'll have to catch me up. Oh, literally physically awkward position. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, do you have like the short? Are you stuck with the short cord? I've done that many a time. Well, to be the cause of someone committing that hard to the live, I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Stella Persimmon says, yeah, I have terrible eczema on my hands since the pandemic started. Yeah, with the stress, I got like a really bad eczema outbreak kind of all over the lower half of my face. And then, yeah, I think the nose thing is probably the remainder of that. But yeah, with stress and everything, it's definitely worse. Tracy says, being nice can be dishonest because of if you can't say something nice, then don't say anything at all. Yes. Some responses don't allow nice honesty. Kindness allows unnice honesty. However, people accept it from the heart. Yeah, see, you get it. Yeah, exactly. Julia Fox says, whatever conversation Julie and Shadows are having, you guys are having a great time. Megan, where are you in Oregon? I'm from Eastern Oregon and went to college in Portland, and now I live in Walla Walla, and we are sweet onion. Oh my god, I'm so addicted to Walla Walla onions. We're in Portland. Yeah, we've been here for about. I've been here for about literally a decade. Last month. Yeah, no, yeah, PDX. Stella says I can't see Peapot's comment. Interesting. I kind of scrolled back and forth. You also might be stuck in. Oh my god, where did it go? Fuck. Stella, you might be stuck in top chat instead of live chat. Mine defaults to top chat, and I had to switch it to live. Peanut Butter Honey says, I think it would be interesting to look at how nice can be weaponized with ideas like the nice guy. Haha, yes. Altic Phoenix. Hello, friend. Welcome. This is Internet Terra. You've never experienced Internet Terra. Altic Phoenix is my real life friend. Rabbleby says, following this on, oh yeah, okay, that's the bit I caught up to and then realized I was behind. Stella says, that's probably keratosis pilaris if it's bumpy. Oh yeah, it might be one. I don't know. There's like psoriasis in my family. There's that keratosis thing. There's all manner of shit in my family. I've just always known it as eczema and treated it as such, but who knows? It might be something new. Um, yeah, that add that to the long list of things I should probably see a doctor for, but who has money for doctors? um, see, Julie Fox says, "Is there any specific evidence I should look for? My brain's being dumb." Julie, are you asking me? And what are you referencing, or are you talking to somebody else? Shadows in China says that. Okay, Evil Little McNuggets. Yeah, it looks like there's one or two conversations that I'm either not following or that are happening outside of this. So just let me know if whatever's relevant, if need be, and I'll catch up. I'm actually having trouble keep. Oh, there's 16 people in here. Goddamn. Okay. Hello. That's all right. Okay. Um. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Okay, Evil Little McNuggets says, "How do you differentiate between empathy and projection? Sometimes I feel like I'm being intuitive about someone's feelings and then realize I was just projecting, lol." I'm still working on that. And the best answer that I can give you is a lot of therapy and practice, and also just forcing yourself to ask potentially embarrassing questions sometimes, and kind of being mindful of the type of relationship you have with that person. Like if you're close enough to kind of clarify, and if so, I've actually found that to help a lot, because it was in those instances, if I was projecting, they were able to say, no, I don't think that at all. Where did you get that? And I was able to kind of explain myself, and we were able to kind of figure it out. Not perfectly, not every time. And again, it's kind of an ongoing thing, um, that takes practice and that you get better at. But really just, yeah, kind of trial and error, honestly, is the best I can is the best I can tell you. Let's see. Stella says, "Do you have any thoughts on femme people being trained to, quote, be nice as a protective strategy and also a means of keeping them from confronting oppression?" Oh, Stella. Oh, Stella. As the eldest daughter of a Midwestern conservative Christian evangelist family, oh boy, do I have thoughts on this topic. Don't you wait. I have probably multiple videos worth of thoughts on that topic. You're in for a treat. Like, I still remember getting slut shamed by the youth pastor's wife in middle school. I've got a TikTok about that one. For no reason, by the way. Literally just 13-year-old girls expressing mild interest in boys, at 13. It's I don't need to get into it now. I'm still a little salty about it, but it's more funny now than anything else, especially in hindsight. Let's see. Okay, Megan says, "I can send you some Insta." Oh wow, that switch from Todd. Nope, haven't. um, Megan. Ooh, okay, all right, sweet, yeah. I'm not on Instagram that much these days. I'm like rarely ever on it. But I am on Twitter. I don't know if you're on Twitter, but my Twitter handle is just, oh boy, it's Tara, just all lowercase. And it's the same picture as YouTube, but I'll probably honestly just go to Instagram when I see this going back through. But yeah, that's okay. Definitely. I'll take some onions. Um Stella, I fixed the comment problem. I was in top chat. LOL. Yep. That got me at first too. And even like I don't know if it's anything you can change in your account or if it's just like a default you have to live with. But I keep meaning to go look for that. But yeah, it defaults to top chat when I go to other people's lives too. Like I always have to change it to live chat, and sometimes more than once. It's very bizarre. Um, okay. Oh, I need to scroll down. Okay, let's see. Tracy, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you. I was put down for my lack of niceness multiple times, and it has messed up with my mental waves. Yeah. Annoying SJW. I forgot about the live and missed the beginning. That's okay. It'll get posted. You can catch up. We really just kind of shot the shit for a while, and then got into talking about the kind versus nice thing, and that's sort of where we're at now. So you haven't missed any of the major stuff. No worries. It's, there's no agenda. I kind of, figured people would come in and out. So Brabble Beast. Apparently, we Dutch are known for our directness and our no bullshit attitude. It's a culture thing, but many non-Dutch people really have to get used to it and perceive it as rude or unconsidered. Yeah, I get that, and I think a lot of the like niceness thing is a largely American phenomenon, and it kind of ties back to our like puritanical roots and the colonies and all of that. The culture of overly nice at the expense of honest. That's part of why I appreciate the Dutch, honestly. And I think my neurodivergence, I have a short fuse because of the ADHD. B, Scottish and Jewish, like I have a short temper. I have, a streak. And in general, as a person, I've just always been blunt. Like I've just never had any time for unnecessary niceties. I've just never seen the point. So it sounds like if I ever find myself stuck in the Netherlands, I will probably get along just fine. Peapot Fairy. Oh my god, what just happened in the chat? Okay. It's nice that Jimmy says words in support of women and trans people. Kindness would be acknowledging his shit, sincerely apologizing to the people he hurt, and leaving the effing internet. I wouldn't even go so far as to call that kindness. At this point, I would just call that bare fucking minimum. I would call that digging the bar out of the ground. But but in general, yes, conceptually, I completely agree with you. Oh, I'm sorry. This is so itchy. Give me a second, guys. Oh. Okay, that's not off screen at all. Okay, well. Julie Fox was asking you what I should look for, Tara. I'm sorry, I'm not following at all. We might have to follow up separately on that. Again, I'm a bit frazzled already and not exactly sober, so my bad. I'm fucking blanking. Probably the most people that become used to it love it. Yeah, exactly. Once people get used to me, they love it. Like, people that don't write me off as a bitch immediately, like, or are not the subject of my wrath in general. Yeah, I'm pretty well liked. Yeah, I get it. Once, again, if you have to get used to it, fine. But once you do, it's just a cultural thing. It's an adaptation thing. And a lot of Americans, specifically like the nice phenomenon types, are just not equipped to handle that. I think they're also emotionally stunted in a lot of ways, and that ties back to it. GV log is the notification. The heat is messing with my phone. Oh, hey, no worries. I think somebody else just popped in as well. Like I said, you didn't miss a ton. We really just kind of shot the shit for a while, and now we're starting to talk about the kind versus nice thing. I'm going to make it a series, so my next video is going to be just an overview, and I kind of just want to get feedback and ideas on, people's thoughts on the topic, just for kind of avenues to go down. Peanut burn. What? Oh, yeah, gotcha. Okay. I gotta go to hit me up later. Okay, bye. Jude, wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought that might be. Was this when we were at Grace? Yep, it was Heidi. She. Okay, okay. I was wondering if that was you. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, Jude is another real life person. Hi, hey fam. Yeah, Heidi pulled me and Renee and several others out of youth group. Yep, we can text, dude. Hey, text me. I'll tell you about it later. Oh, I think actually you found that TikTok. I think you liked it the other day. Yep. Yep. Oh man, the shit I could tell you about Grace. Oh, Grace Chapel is the name of the church that I went to as a kid, by the way. Also I feel you on the okay, there's another side conversation. Um Okay, if I forget the Twitter name, I can rewatch this as Megan. Would love to send some. We go to the beach on Wednesday and I can drop them at the post office in Portland. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, that's amazing. Um, ooh, okay. Sweet. Walla Walla onions. Awesome. Oh god. Yeah, I love Walla Walla season and just blackberry season and Mary. Oh god. Mm. Harvest season in the Pacific Northwest is becoming my favorite time of year. Tracy says, Peapot, I totally agree with how you applied it to Jimmy. Yeah, same. Julie, after how much transphobic shit Jimmy has probably put me through. Oh, God, Julie, I honestly don't even want to. I don't know if I want to know all your stories, but I'm sure you have many, and I'm sure they're not good. I'm glad you're out of there. Good Lord. I'm glad all your shit got verified though. I remember when that first got posted and they were like, all right, let's like make sure and and obviously it's understandable, but I was like, God, I hope that like I not that I hope it's true, but I hope that like, this person is able to like find some help here. And I'm glad they were able to help you. Cause goddamn. Annoying SJW, bitch just means you're acting like a male. Exactly. I strive to live my life with the confidence of a mediocre white man. It's working out okay so far. A bitchy man is dynamic. You're right. Jude, she was on one. She was on several. Oh God. And Tony is. He and I kind of got into it in 2016. Then they have fallen far from how cool we used to think they were. I'll put it that way. Brabblebees. Ironically, here in the Netherlands, being direct and blunt is regarded as respectful since you're being honest and you respect the other person's time. See, I just need to move to the Netherlands. It, like, yeah, all right, Tom, pack it up, pack up the dog. We're moving. Cause goddamn, yeah, and it's you waste so much less time, and it's like just direct communication. Direct communication. Oh my god, it solves so many problems. Just the PNW in general, I will never ever leave. Yeah, like, and obviously it has its problems, and a lot of people, like the white liberals here, like really need to get their shit together and realize this place is still pretty racist, and we still have a lot of work to do. But in general, yeah, it's gorgeous, and I don't think I ever want to live anywhere else in the U.S. I think put it this way: if I move from the Pacific Northwest, it will ideally not be anywhere else in the United States. Stella, I hope to travel to the Netherlands again someday. I had an amazing time there. Yeah. Oh, thanks. You're welcome. Peapot Fairy, the person who posted today about their experience with Eric before YouTube. If that is true, it is twisted. Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Oh my God. It would not surprise me in the least at this point. And if yeah, I knew too many dudes like that back in the day. And it would not surprise me at all, especially in those circles. Especially, yeah, I guess we'll see. Where was Grace Chapel? Midwest? Oh, it was in the Midwest. I know there's other places called Grace Chapel. I've seen them here and there. No, the one we went to was Grace Chapel Evangelical Presbyterian Church in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Pretty sure it's still there. Also pretty sure it's dying. Okay, people are just talking to Peapot. Yeah, annoying SJW. Oh man, the Reddit is a time today for sure. It's Jimmy came back to Twitter to announce he got a lawyer and then promptly privated again. Oh my god, it so much. Again, it was so quiet for days and days, and now, oh, good lord, it's like a fucking, it's a shit show. It's so, I don't even have words at this point. I'm flabbergasted by just what keeps happening and how it keeps growing and unfolding. It's wild. LOL, that's white liberals everywhere, she says from Oakland. That's fair. That's fair. But like Oregon and Washington were actually specifically founded as kind of like white haven states. They had like anti-black laws and like anti-indigenous laws, and like I had a client up in Vancouver in 2017 who had moved into their house, into their neighborhood in like the 80s, and it still had like racist laws on the charters. They just hadn't been enforcing them. And that client was like raised hell. It was like, why the fuck is this still on the books? It's the 1980s. What is wrong with you? Like, there's an undercurrent of systemic racism in Oregon and Washington that's very, very insidious and very much still there. And people don't like to have it pointed out. They don't like to acknowledge it. They like to think that Portland is this, liberal paradise. Meanwhile, we got fucking tear gas Ted and all that shit going on. Like, no, it's not. It's not the liberal paradise it would appear. I wouldn't even go so far as to call it very liberal at all, honestly. And that's frustrating. But at least there's some progressive stuff happening, and we got all like the drug decriminalization thing passed statewide. That'll do a lot of good for a lot of people. Again, it's not perfect, but it'll help. So there's good and bad as with anywhere, but yeah, the white liberals are, oh god. Let's see. Tracy, I didn't know Jimmy private. I just found out like an hour ago. I like checked it on the Reddit just to see, and someone was like, "He went private again already." I can't verify it because I've been blocked since October, so I'm just going off of secondhand information. Do you think Jimmy is done? I want more videos of your opinion of him. I found you and Katie Daisy. Oh, thank you, Megan. I don't think I can honestly bring myself to make another video on the Jimmy topic anytime soon. Honestly, I don't really want to touch it again at all. However, I'd totally be down to talk about my opinions like around him, like the shit that he does. And just not connected to him, directly, specifically. But yeah, Katie Daisy's awesome. She's good. I think others are kind of more prepared than me to take it from here, especially the direction things are going. God, I had a thought. Yeah, no, but I've actually had several ideas already, kind of stemming from some of the videos I've done around Jimmy, and like, the Gabby situation and how it relates to Rachel, and like just YouTubers and content creators in general, and narcissistic manipulate. There's all these different ways I can go. So even if I'm not speaking directly on Jimmy, I definitely will be speaking on like toxic behavioral patterns, especially from, for example, religious, specifically Christian or post-Christian white men. And if he happens to fall into that category, so be it. So yeah, we'll kind of get on that a little bit more. If you haven't found Fat Sajak yet, though, check her out. And someone on, I think, the Reddit put together a whole playlist of videos on the situation with Jimmy, and it's like dozens of videos by now. So I'm sure there's plenty more out there as well. And as to whether Jimmy is done, I honestly don't know. I mean, his audience is still largely in the dark. Um I really can't say at this point. I think it kind of depends on what happens and what comes out in the next few weeks, and if there's like legal issues, like if it goes beyond interpersonal abuses and into potential legal territory, which again I think someone like Katie Daisy would probably be more equipped and better educated on. But yeah, I it could go either way, honestly. And I hate thinking that, but just given what I know, given what I've seen, given his audience, and I would be more put it this way. I think it'll take him a while to recover, but I think unless something drastic happens, he probably still will, which sucks. But I hope I'm wrong on that. I guess we'll see. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's been almost an hour already. I don't think I can go as long as last time, but, again, I'm kind of down to go as long as people want to hang out. Just really till I get tired. Peapod Craig McNugget. This person said they saw Jimmy for a bit. Oh, you're explaining that. Okay. Yeah, that can't. Oh, yeah. I don't even want to get into that. Forget spoons. No one has the toilet paper for Jimmy Snow anymore. Oh, that's good. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't waste toilet paper on him. Annoying SJW says Katie Daisy's videos are good. Oh my god, her most recent video too. Just on consent and like the way she breaks it down. Good lord. I love just listening to educated women speak. We're amazing. Like I don't have like a college education. I have 2 associate's degrees and a certificate. So I have like, applied skills. They're still degrees. But I don't have like, hot like bachelor's or master's or whatever. So like getting plugged in and finding resources of people who are kind of qualified in the ways that I wish I could be, and just having my own thoughts or opinions either reflected in what they're saying or clarified or corrected by it is just, it's really cool. And I've learned so much so quickly already. And just, I love when women, that's all. Why do I keep losing my spot? Oh, right. Yeah, because I can't fucking see. Good lord. I'm going to be cutting out several dead spots from this one. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think you couldn't get anymore. Oh, yeah. So discussing the Jimmy thing. Jimmy is not done. Oh, Peabot says Jimmy is not done. He's blocking any criticism from his channel and is going back to Mr. Atheist content. Yeah. Didn't he just post something about fucking Mormon underwear today or something? As if Exmolex and all the fucking TikTok Exmos haven't been doing that for like 2 or 3 fucking months now. You guys want good Exmo content? Get on TikTok. Holy shit, there are so many. Start with Exmolex, and just fucking follow the rabbit hole from there. They're doing a bunch of stuff with garments. It's great. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. I love Exmo TikTok. Y'all are great. Peanut butter honey, you think it can't get any worse with Jimmy, then it just gets worse, right? Like at this point, fuck, I'd be surprised if it didn't get worse. And given what I've seen so far, I think it's gonna get worse. I think we're gonna start to see more and more reasons why the name Jimmy Snow came to be, and why the name Eric has been largely kept private. Not private, but not public. You know what I mean. Again, it was publicly available. He announced, he publicized his own name himself. But yeah, I have a feeling we're about to see some more reasons for that are not 100% above board. Liberal does not equal progressive. LOL. Fucking right. Liberal is useless. Liberal is just oh, you learned enough about conservatism to not like it anymore. Like, I'm so far left, I get my guns back, you know? Like, I'm so far left, I think gun control is racist. So at this point, I'm probably considered pretty extreme for America. But America is extremely wrong. So Stella says he's like a bag of holding white man bullshit. God, yeah. Dude, God, yes, please do. You got it, bud. I'll have to like change some names and tweak some things, but yeah, oh, I could get in all the purity culture shit they put in our heads in that church. Good Lord, that gave me a complex. That gave all of us complexes. Megan, I respect your decision, and I love that you know to stop if you're mentally over it, but I found you on the 5-minute video directed to Jimmy, and I love the bluntness. Thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And funny enough, that video was kind of a final straw moment for me. I did sort of address the situation indirectly 8 months ago when it happened. I think the anti-MLM video, I just went back and rewatched that to kind of remind myself. And I think like within the first couple of minutes, I mentioned like a TikTok or not fucking a Twitter situation. And I think it was that situation. And I specifically didn't want to talk about it because I was like, who the fuck am I? What the fuck is this? And yeah, that 5-minute video talking to Jimmy was just like, I fucking snapped. And so that's kind of, you know, that video being what's kind of launched all of this. Again, I'm glad that people found it. And I'm totally happy to kind of talk on these subjects more. But yeah, it's just the personal frustration at this point and the disappointment in Jimmy for all of the reasons I went into in that video and others. It's just, yeah, I have to take a step back from it. But you know, again, thank you. I appreciate that you respect it. And again, I'm happy to kind of walk up to the line and discuss topics again that are categories he happens to fall into. You know, hint, hint, nudge, nudge kind of thing. That I'm down for. I just don't want to invite too much of that whole situation. Like that's not what I want the focus of the channel to be. So I don't want to go too far down that road before I can pull back. Anyway, you get it. I need to stop over explaining myself. And I love the bluntness, but don't worry. The bluntness is going nowhere. The bluntness is here to stay. The bluntness is ingrained and unavoidable. Annoying SJW. On the one hand, I want to stop talking about Jimmy Snow. On the other hand, new stuff keeps happening that pisses me off, so I have to talk. Fucking right. Goddamn. Yeah, and at this point, I'm going to stay involved in the Reddit, and I'll spout off on Twitter and comment on people's YouTubes and share and stuff. But yeah, I just can't make another video on it. Like I'm starting to see enough grays already. And I'm overdue for a bleach and re-dye as it is. So I don't want to give myself any unnecessary stress. Megan, I love Fat Sajak. But right, oh my god. I think apparently she and someone reminded me of this somewhere, and so I just went and watched her original video from last month. The Is Jimmy Snow 3 Gabby Hanna's in a trench coat. We might have been in the same thread. Like, because she was talking about like all of the stuff that was happening. There were several different threads, and again, I can't go back and fucking find it now. But like, I wonder if we kind of like sort of cross paths indirectly in that whole thing, just digitally. Ships passing in the night, and the fact that I was involved as someone who had been a longtime fan of Jimmy's, and that she was involved as someone who had no fucking idea who Jimmy was. Just watching that video, especially again, like going back to it and kind of sitting through it a little bit more, is like, oh damn, yeah, that was some fuck shit. So yeah, no, Fat Sajak is great. I fucking love her sense of humor. Oh my god. People, I think there are a shit ton of conversations that can come out of this. Oh, why does it keep fucking? Oh, because I'm so far behind. God damn. Okay, I need to catch up. Peapot says, I think there's a shit ton of conversations that can come out of this, even if it's not talking about him directly. I wish I could make videos. I have so much I would want to say. Yeah, and again, make videos eventually if you want to. I never kind of, I always kind of wanted to do YouTube, but I never intended to do this kind of thing. But yeah, do it if you want, don't if you don't. But yeah, a lot of people have said a lot of things I wish I could say too. So that, there's bound to be something out there. Lucy Dolly, hi, sorry I'm late. Hey Lucy, no worries. Is it late if there's no agenda? It's just hopping into the combo. No worries. Stella, I'm excited to see what all the smaller creators do with the energy and discourse around the situation. It doesn't need to be about Jimmy. Exactly. That's the thing, is I think that we can take this seed of Jimmy and his fuckery and germinate it into something that he need not be related to or involved in any way. And I think it's already becoming something really cool. So that's nice to see. An unfortunate circumstance, but hey, if you can make positive out of it, that's great. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Education does not equal smartness anyway. Yeah, I know. People just, for me, it's more of like the person with the degree made the choice to study that specific topic for, a specific length of time. And as such, just, in general, has a higher baseline of knowledge than I do. So, coming at it from that angle, it's more of like, does this person who spent a lot of time and money learning about this thing think the same way about it as I do? If so, that's confirmation to me that I'm sort of on the right path. And if not, then it's a hint to me to explore that further, if that makes sense. I use education level more of like a gauge rather than a status thing, especially because, again, I myself have found great success and I never went to a 4-year school. I don't have college debt. Like, no one my age can say that. So yeah, I'm fully like, yeah, I don't care about that stuff. But just to explain, kind of, I use it as a gauge of knowledge level. Self-education is real too. Autodidact unites. Seriously, I've been a knowledge sponge my whole life. I am just a walking encyclopedia of useless facts. So if they can become of use, great. But yeah, again, it's, if education was more accessible, I think, there wouldn't be such discourse around it. But because in the US and other places, but especially here, because higher education has been so commodified and othered, it's just kind of become this whole big toxic thing. But I have friends in academia, and one who just got her doctorate, and she's been like railing against the toxicity of academia for a decade now, as long as she's been in it, right? So yeah, it's another one of those things where it's like, oh, cool, okay, everything has nuance. Great. Nothing can be simple. Awesome. God, I hope that makes sense. See, honestly, school wastes so much time. Yeah, and again, like, my schooling was all hands-on. It was all skills-based education, right? I have a bachelor's and a master's, and I am nowhere near as well spoken as you ladies. To be fair, Megan, and I did go into this in my previous live, I was literally the girl reading on the playground by herself, like the 9-year-old reading at a college level. So a lot of the way that I speak and a lot of my vocabulary is due to just reading a lot of big words all in a row for years and years and years, and also learning other languages at a young age. But I get flustered, and if I was like having a conversation with someone, I'd probably be pretty mute because I wouldn't want to interrupt them, right? So I might not speak very much at all, or come across very coherent or eloquent at all. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. I try to speak clearly, and I try to enunciate, I guess. And so maybe that's part of it. Like, I really put effort into trying to speak clearly, because I have a tendency to slur a bit because I talk fast. And I have a slight lisp. So, it's a whole thing. Let's see. Tracy, I'm an Exmo. All right. Okay. So you probably got some stories. Oh, buddy. Lucy, autodidact's a self-taught person. I learned a new word today. I know, isn't that fun? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. you know, along with learning a lot of big words by reading, you don't always learn the pronunciation until someone corrects you. Oh shit. Yeah, so that's funny. Lucy, I think you're right. You autodidacted yourself about the word autodidact. Oh boy. That could get tongue twisty. Oh well, boomer libs and Gen X libs, and you know, here's the thing: the Gen Xers that are based were always based, right? And the Gen Xers that are complacent, we're always gonna be complacent, you know. And I don't mean so tired they can't do anything, because there's a difference. But you know, the ones that are like, oh, we tried and failed. It's like, yeah, but like Reagan killed a bunch of you. You were a small generation, and we have the internet. Like, come on, Brendan. You know, I hope that makes sense. Because again, in general, I really like Xers. Most of my cousins are Xers, and I think there's a, you know, you guys are in general, again, like millennials, we're all fucking tired. Like Gen Z is yelling at us already. It's like, guys, look at the age of people in power. It's not us. We haven't even gotten there yet. We're just getting there. Please be patient. We're tired. We're not stopping. We're just tired. You know, you know, it gets back to the generations thing. Oof, y'all, that my time was really strong. Stella, please drink some water. But hell yeah. In fact, I'm gonna need another beer soon. This is really good. Although I didn't look carefully before buying it, I just saw golden ale and thought, oh, that looks tasty. But it's one of those like Hawaiian brands based in California. So that's not ideal. I need to, you know, usually we just get like Corona or Modelo or something. So I think I need to look at that more closely. If I'm going to buy something Hawaiian, I want it to be like Kanaka, you know, like I want it to be actual Hawaiian. Anyway, um, okay, still the person she says Tara, same. I lived in books as a child. Yeah. Megan, I read like that too, but it was the bluntness and the way you spoke that intrigued me. But oh, okay, all right, thank you. And again, I think part of it is scripting and ruminating. Like I spend so much time just talking to myself and having imaginary arguments in my head. I think by the time that I speak out loud, I've kind of filtered through a lot. But yeah, no, I've always just kind of been able to speak succinctly, apparently, which you know, it's a skill. It's a skill that I value. So I'm glad it's appreciated. Shadows in China, Heart audiobooks. Yeah, I've wanted to get into audiobooks. I really just can't. My own like inner voice is just so strong that like if I'm listening to something, it needs to be like a podcast. Excuse me. But yeah, I tried audiobooks because again, I wanted goddamn, because I stopped reading and I wanted to get back into it. And no, I gotta read, you know. But oh man, audiobooks would solve so many problems for me. Yeah, anyway. I just use YouTube as audiobooks. Let's see, Megan. Or Stella says, at Megan, I felt the same about her fish. Oh, thank you. Oh, guys. Lucy, what does based mean in this context? Fuck, I forget what I referred to as based. Oh, someone explained for me. Okay, thank you. I need to catch back up to this chat because I'm so far behind. I keep forgetting what people are referring to. Gen Xer here barely survived Reagan. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, I got some shit to say about Reagan and the AIDS crisis and the trickle down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something gender neutral bathroom, something piss on his grave. Okay, where the fuck am I? Stella, haha, I'm a base Gen Xer. Being an Xer sucks. Oh well, whatever. Never mind. Hello, 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 hello. See, the benefit to having cusp boomer X parents, especially like a always definitely sort of rocker dad, is I get all of the Gen X music references. Plus, like, it's Nirvana. Come on. Damn. Slight speech impediment. Thinking too fast. Stop talking the moment someone else starts talking. Handful of useless facts, etc. I think we have a lot in common. I think a lot of us just in this general vicinity have a lot in common. Yeah. And the more and more I'm learning, the more I think it ties back to the ADHD, some of it, which makes sense, especially the brain moving too fast for my mouth thing. And the asthma does not help there. I trip over my own words more often. Oh my God, I had to edit out so many little stops in that last video. Jesus Christ. Especially when I'm trying to read something. I notice it gets worse when I'm trying to read something. Tracy, OMG, I have had so many arguments in my head. Yeah, it's a soap opera up here, let me tell you. Shadows in China, I get so many ideas in my head, my mouth doesn't work at all. Sucks. Yeah, because it's like something short circuits in between. It's like or like you lose a very specific word that you really need to communicate the point, and then all your focus is on fuck, what is that word? And then the point just floats away and it's gone forever. Very inconvenient. Megan, I have to touch, feel, and smell the books. It's that kinetic learning. Yeah, book smell. I had like opening a new book. Like old books are another thing entirely, but like just like getting a new book and opening it for the first time, and just the ink, and just yeah, I'm the weirdo that will like stick my face in books, and I will have no shame about it. Teapot Fairy. All right, oh, I got him out. All right, good night. Stella, yes, audiobooks don't work for me. I'm very visual and kinetic. Yeah, same. Annoying SJW. Oh yeah, baby, touch all the books. Oh, you would like the rare book section in Portland, in Powell's Books. Ooh, and I've been to the rare book room in the Portland Library downtown. I got to go there for one of my classes at some point. Oh my God, they have some illuminated manuscripts in there. Oh God, it smells so good. That room's and it's all hermetically sealed, and it's oh God, that room. Oh, I want to live in that room. Anyway, okay. Stella, kids, let me tell you about queer history in the 80s and 90s. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I'll bet Stonewall was that the 80s? Fuck. I know when Stonewall was, but I forget. Dates are another thing that I lose. Can I have another beer before you sit down, please? Thank you. This? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Route least at Shadows in China. I mean, if you overdo it on a particular topic or style, people start to either expect that kind of content or keep feeding it. Before you know it, you're that channel or that person. Yeah, exactly. And I refuse to have a niche. I know the internet wants you to have a niche. I know the algorithms want you to have a niche. I know advertisers what no, fuck that. I refuse to be niched. I shall niche not. Unless it's building one in a shower. Stellar Persimmon. Tara, you're a nexus for a certain type of person, I think. Pretty cool. I love that. I'll be a nexus. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Excellent. I'm down. Megan, every other month I have to drop like $700 at Powell's. I avoid Powell's for that reason. I have bought so many books there that I still haven't read because I just stopped fucking reading for so long. But if things go the way it looks like they're going, we were talking about a potential like Discord and like a book club in the Discord at some point. And if that gets me reading again, I have a feeling I'll probably be making sure my library membership is current, and B, spending a lot more money at Powell's and finding all those little corner bookshops and things here in town. Yeah, it's, yeah. Book smells, yeah. Oof, vellum is, oh my god, there's nothing quite like vellum. Thank you. We're nerding out about old books. Can I have that back when you're done with it? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm finally caught up. Jude, Stonewall was 69, I think. Nice. Ha, thank you. Okay, yeah, I think it was. So 80s and 90s was like in the fallout of all of that. And yeah, there's so much I haven't even delved into yet. But my mom's cousin is gay and was around, for all of that. I think he's in his 50s somewhere. He lives in Europe now, so he got away. But yeah, no, just all of that and learning about like oh my god. Oh, like Miss Major. She's still alive. She's still around. As far as I'm aware, still needs to raise money to like help support her in retirement. I think she had like a GoFundMe at some point and then they moved it. But like Miss Major was at Stonewall. With oh my god. This is gonna bug me because it's the lady everybody knows. Marsha P. Johnson. Thank you. Okay, Marsha P. Johnson and Miss Major. They were instrumental in the Stonewall riot, and Marsha P. Johnson has been fucking on it ever since, and she's still around. She's a living legend from that era. And there's a whole generation of queer elders that we're missing. And now people my age are sort of starting to become the queer elders, or at least a little my age and a little older, and we have no idea what we're fucking doing. Like, we're flying by the seat of our pants here. And so it's very bizarre to see how quickly kind of just queerness in general is becoming accepted in the United States, but also kind of how demanding the kind of younger queer people are, because they just don't know. They literally just don't know because their own history is kept from them. So yeah, it's this weird, we're at a very weird transitional time in history for sure. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I thought I had my dates off a little bit. That makes much more sense. And then everything. Okay, yeah, that's right. See, again, dates. I could never, like, I think those were the struggle questions on tests for me. Rage Against the Niche. Yep. I refuse to have a niche on TikTok either. I had one video go semi-viral that was like a Rickroll of Tom, and I've got like almost 1,000 followers on there. But like, it's just shit posting. I literally just shit post. Yeah. Good night, Gabby. Oh yeah, sorry I missed it. Gabby, like, had a wonderful evening to you all of you. I gotta put my okay. Good night. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, there's still about 10 people in here. Wow, that's awesome. I mean, already, like, again, I'm enjoying going live so much. It's just hanging out with a group of people. This is great. It's like a chat room meets Omegle, but without that. Miss Major is still around. Marsha was, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Marsha unfortunately was taken from us a while ago now. But yeah, like so many young queer kids don't even know who Miss Major is or that she's still alive. A lot of them don't know who Marsha P. Johnson is. Like, that in and of itself is a huge gap in in knowledge. So yeah, we're kind of operating, and again, my own knowledge of my queerness is relatively newly accepted, newly conscious and newly accepted. So but I've been active. I've had queer friends and family around me for my whole life. So yeah, it's been interesting to watch all of that develop, especially as someone who considered myself a staunch ally, and a passionate ally for so long, only to be like, oh no, I am queer, people. Okay, well, that makes sense. Let's see. Okay, say goodnight. Probably night to say niche. We shall say niche unto you until you bring us a shrubbery. I need to watch that movie again. They actually, so y'all who are familiar with Portland will know that a bunch of the theaters around town, like the smaller theaters, will do like reruns of old movies and stuff. And one of the ones near us was showing Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I think either the year we moved in or the year after, during my birthday month or my birthday week. And so we went and saw Monty Python and the Holy Grail on the big screen for my birthday. It was great. Ah, woman of culture. Of course, of course. I also watched Life of Brian at an age and time where we were maybe not quite prepared for Life of Brian, but it was really fucking funny. Yeah, no, I love Monty Python. Stella, there was already Lost for Kids in the 90s. The internet has been such a massive help in preserving queer history. Oh my God, yeah. I think the dawn of the internet age has honestly helped us catch up on decades and decades of lost time, truly. Like just the connectivity and like the cross sections of humanity that I've been exposed to just through the dawn of the internet. Yeah, it's definitely, it feels like something big is kind of swelling, and it's exciting and scary. But yeah, the internet has definitely kind of, I think, empowered us all to sort of connect cross culturally and cross generationally, even in ways that we weren't able to before. Um, Jude says, "Oh, that's rad. I'm sorry, I forget what I was talking about. You can just text me later, dude. You'll probably have to remind me about half of this shit." um, oh, Stella says, "Oh, I've never seen it on the big screen." Oh, the Monty Python thing, right? Yes, yeah. And Jude, next time you guys are in town, if we have time and if things are open, we'll totally, we should see kind of what's playing in town, and we'll go. It's fun. A lot of them will serve like pizza and beer or whatever as well, and you can like make a whole night of it. My dad took it. Oh, Stella, my dad took us to the meaning of life when I was 8. Definitely not age appropriate. Oh boy. I mean, I bet you learned some life lessons. Yeah, the meaning of life is oof. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. As I think late teen, young 20s. That would be 8-year-old Tara would have had a rough time with that one. Oh, I just meant seeing money fight. Okay, yeah, I got there. We're good. Oh, chime in. Hey, lady. He's really good at just stretching himself out and making himself long. Oh, goodness. Well, fuck, I had a thought. Oh my god. Yeah, nope, it's gone. Dude, I gotta bounce. Bye, dude. Good to see you. Yeah, text me later or whenever. Yeah, we'll chat. I'm sure Tom and I could use some, human interaction. So yeah, good night. Um, and honestly, I think, let's see, it's been about an hour and a half. Yeah, guys, I'm honest. I'm getting a little tired. I would love to hang out and chill more, but I think I'm kind of winding down myself. It's been a long day. I was up very early. Um, but yeah, let me think. Oh, yeah. If anybody has any other ideas on the kind versus nice thing, go ahead and just comment on like the playback of this live. I'm gonna go back through and see if I need to cut anything. But I'll be posting it up. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, sorry, probably said one of the defining traits that sets humans apart from the animal kingdom is our ability to place ourselves in the shoes of others. Yes, and I think some other animals have displayed that trait as well, and we should definitely talk about that at another time. Oh, everybody. Okay, it looks like a bunch of other people were kind of looking to head out too. So yeah, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and end it here. This was a really fun time, you guys. Thanks again for coming out, and again, thank you everybody for the kind wishes. for Hazel and everything. And, obviously it's gonna be tough for a little bit here, but we're doing okay. And like I said, it wasn't unexpected. It was just sudden. So we're just kind of reeling and, you do what you can. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for a great stream, and I will see you next time.